Good morning from Florida. I just woke up, so bear with me. I don't really care how I look in the morning when I get up anymore. I don't really care what people think of me anymore either. I was just thinking that when I woke up. I don't really care. You don't like me, look the other way. Oh, that mentions that. I got bullied on a comment on another um, subscription on their other page, and they were attacking me, and I was just like, wow, man, you really got a lot of energy attacking me. But I didn't put laughing emojis like I wanted to. I just kind of said, I'll pray for you. I said that was a major improvement. Oh, people are weird. I don't know why they do that. If they don't like something, why don't they just scroll on to the next multiple interest? There's so many videos on here. I see so many mean people commenting about like how people look or whatever, their makeup, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. But I was just like, who cares? Do you really? That's all you care about people, if they look good or not? And people are so, okay, let's get real. People are so boring these days. It's like you'll talk to them and they have nothing up there to talk about. They start talking about what purse they bought. I was like, I'm sorry, I just can't get into it. I mean, my mind is in 20 different directions. And I usually am on like 5 different topics at the same time. So that's why I stay to myself most often. The one thing I have to say is we made it. We made it through October. My dog keeps knocking on me. So the camera's going to move. But we made it. We made it through October. We made it through solar eclipse. There's lunar eclipse in some areas. The full moon was totally intense. We made it through Halloween. And I was just like, wow, that was kind of rough. But you know what I always say? Don't worry about anything if you have God and Jesus Christ behind you, with Archangel Michael protecting you, with a sword of truth and light. I always say that. I used to be, concerned more about that. But now that I have the power of Jesus Christ behind me, God, and the power of Archangel Michael, I really don't feel any fear at all. Or if anybody tries to send me any dark magic, black magic, it just doesn't work. So I'm glad I have that now. It's been a weird week with lots of different stuff coming up. I've been dreaming about lions for a long time. And this week has been on fish and sharks. At one point I was in the dream and I was carrying a fish around. And I moved it to a pool of water and let it go. I don't know what that means. Maybe somebody could tell me. Please give me a dream interpretation. I love fishing though. So that's one of my favorite things to do. And I really like catching the big ones, like a shark or something. And that's the other thing that's been coming up, is shark totem. Very unusual because I've never had this happen with any kind of like fish or shark or anything like that before in any of my totems. And I think the reason why it's coming up is because it's like, be like the shark and strong, Before I was always a people pleaser. I always accommodated other people. I compromised I should call it a compromise. I just gave in to people and, to appease them. And now I'm just like, okay, I can see why a shark's coming up. Because it's just like, nope. When sharks come by, the fish move out of the way. They're like, oh, no, we're not going to mess with that one. That's how I feel right now. I feel like, it's just like, it's not like I'm like, angry or anything, but if anybody did come at me, I would be really, really harsh with the response, is what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't let it go. Like before, I would have to say something sarcastic or snarky, back when I did. And I'm not letting people run over me anymore, which is good. So November is going to be a good month, I think. And also, I think it's going to be a month of getting things done. And also, it's an opportunity to stay on the positive path. Be thankful for everything. And what's the best holiday for that is Thanksgiving at the end. So I always say gratitude is so important. So important. You must remain humble and remember where you came from, no matter how good you have it. And you must have gratitude for everything that you have in life. The food you eat, the water you drink, your housing, your loved ones around you, your pets, anything that makes you happy, you have to be most thankful for that. I think that's really helped me out a lot. Just not seeing the lack of what I have, but being grateful for everything that I do have in life. And always striving and having goals to get what I would like in life for me and for my children and my animals. So stay on that path. Always, every day, wake up, say, thank you, God, Jesus, and Jesus Christ for this, what I have right now. Thank you for this happiness. Thank you for the food I eat. You don't know what the future brings. Neither do I. But just remember this day, right now, what you have. Think about everyone around the world right now in all of these war-torn areas. Just a month ago, they were waking up with their children and having breakfast and being happy and laughing and going to school, going to work. Look what they go through right now. Just remember that. I'm sure they didn't think they'd be right there right now. So that's why I'm saying be thankful for what you have. And all you can do in life is try to have that and have gratitude. Try to have peace. Don't speak ill of others. Don't purposely make people unhappy because you're unhappy. Always remember that. If there's something lacking or there's some kind of insecurity, everybody has insecurities. I know I do. Don't take it out on others. None of us are perfect. None of us are the same. Doesn't matter how much makeup you put on your face or what car you drive or how you live. What's on the inside is way more important than that. Way more important than that. Lots of love to you from Florida. I'm going to go out and do some farm work now. Cheers.